Hello, we're Everything Everything. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Alex.
And you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to an interview with one of my favorite bands, Everything Everything. Hello.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you both doing today?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Burning up.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say welcome to Toronto. This is actually your first Canadian show ever.
Yes,
It is. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's good.
So what was your first impression of Canada and us Canadians?
Well, we got in very late last night. We drove for sort of 13 hours it took us like 13 hours for some reason from New York. So my first impression was just like, where's the bed?
My first impression was as soon as we crossed over the border, all the kind of side of the road sort of adverts suddenly ceased, and I was like, right, okay, I can actually see what the hell's going on around us now. That felt pretty good. That was my very first thing I thought.
Actually, and the people at the crossing were just like
actually quite
a million times more helpful and nicer, more pleasant than the American side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which was very strange.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cliche, but so far it's kind of holding true.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You're actually killing the festival game right now. You've been playing a ton throughout the summertime. So when you're on stage looking out to a crowd, what's running through your mind?
I hope we chose the right songs.
Yeah. It's hard to say what you're thinking really, because I can never really see what's going on. Usually if it's too sunny, or we're just trying to concentrate on what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I guess what you kind of look for is like your crowd growing and hoping to see people in the far distance who are just walking past, kind of coming over.
Yeah.
Those are the good moments, rather than
awesome,
like these guys already know who we are and they're enjoying it. But then when you sort of manage to turn other people, that's really cool.
Well, musically, I know you posted a photograph back in May about how you're working on some new material. The studio madness is starting to kick in a little bit. So how are the new tracks coming along?
Coming along well. We're still quite early days, but
probably got like 3 or 4 things that are of quite a, pretty high standard that we're happy with. But we'd like to write like 30 really, and then choose 10 out of that or whatever it is. So I think we've got a long way to go.
Well, Get to Heaven lyrically, I know it was a really deep record. So where are you taking the new album lyrically?
I have no idea.
Oh, so I guess it's just the music that's written so far.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
few lyrical ideas flying around, but I haven't really settled on a kind of theme or anything like that. It's too early still, and everything's just so chaotic in the entire world right now that it's quite difficult to sort of grab hold of anything and sort of make a comment on it, because everything changes week to week. It's quite crazy.
Well, for me, from that album, Distant Past, I just love that track, and I kind of like how a little bit in the verses, it's almost like you're rapping a tad.
It is. I sail close to the wind on that one.
You do.
Yeah, I never want to take it too far because I end up sounding ridiculous. So, yeah, we'd like to play with the idea, but not kind of go both feet in, I think.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Have you actually tried that before and it just didn't pan out, or?
It doesn't. It's just.
It would just be hugely unpopular.
Yeah, we're hugely unpopular, and also it's just there's only so far you can pretend to be something that you're not, and you kind of got to be realistic that we're white boys from Middle England, whatever.
From Hexham.
Yeah,
and
you can say I like this kind of music and I want to copy certain aspects of it, but I'm not an American rapper. It's never going to happen. And not that there's not good British rappers or good white British rappers, but still, it's just some things you just don't do because you end up looking ridiculous.
Well, personally, I've always been fascinated with your lyrics. They're one of those things where I can just analyze them over and over and always find something a little bit new. So when you look to your favorite lyricists or songwriters, who are some of the first that jump to mind?
Well, Morrissey's a big one, obviously. I think everybody likes him. Well, they don't actually at all, but I do. Lots of people do. He treads a great line between sort of insult and intrigue, and that's something I've been trying to do on the last album. Was kind of you can get people's attention. You can go much deeper into someone using words that are kind of uglier or that no one expects. Making statements. Nick Cave does a similar thing where he'll say something you can't really believe he said it, and it's not just stupid, ridiculous. It's just kind of like you feel a bit offended, but not really, because it's not really directed at you.
So it's so blunt and out there, right?
Like character thing, isn't he? So it's
it's
like you can sort of take on a role and
take on a role rather than saying this is me, this is exactly what I think. You inhabit something else, and you can say a lot more stuff without having to sort of explain it.
Well, on past tracks, you're known for using some pretty cool techniques and samples in your music. I personally love the coughs, obviously a cough cough. I feel like that's a signature part. So what would you say is one of the weirdest things that you've put on a song?
We had like a kid's toy crossbow.
We did.
Which we shot across the room past a couple of mics, which gave like a kind of like whiplash sound.
Really?
Which we used in Fortune 500.
Yeah, that sounded pretty
okay.
Cool. Yeah. And there's quite a few lions and tigers on Distant Past, but they're not quite audible enough.
Yeah, well, one of them's just my voice pitched down.
Yeah.
Doing the kind of aphex sound.
Yeah.
Well, just want to do a little quick fire round with the two of you.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so the first one being, if you could invite any celebrity or artist to have dinner with you, who would you love to chat with?
I'd love to chat with Mark Hollis from Talk Talk.
Okay.
Because he's very elusive, and I've listened to a lot of him at the moment, and I do have a lot of questions about how he makes his records.
I think I'd like to chat to a comedian called Rick Mail, who sadly died last year, but he's always been one of our favourites actually, and I'd just like to know him basically, because he's just really funny.
And what's the last movie you watched that you really enjoyed?
I watched Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, I mean I saw it a long time ago, but seeing it again now when I'm sort of 30 years old was like, it was like really fun. There's not enough kind of really fun films out there at the moment.
No way. I saw 10 Cloverfield Lane. I thought was really good, just really unexpected and totally ridiculous.
I've still got to watch that one.
It's really good. It's really good. It's not what you think at all.
It's very, good. It's very everything actually.
Yeah, it is.
Approach.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to definitely like it. I'll check it out.
Cool.
And for the last one, what's the last photograph that you took on your phone?
I took loads of photos yesterday while we were stuck at the border. My favourite was one where everyone was trying to grab someone's passport.
Oh.
And it was quite dynamic.
I haven't taken a photo on my phone since we got here.
Really?
I can't remember the last one I took. No.
Okay.
It was of your wonderful wife.
Every time I whip out my phone and I take a photo with it, I just think, man, my camera is rubbish.
Yeah.
And I put it in my pocket.
So do I. That was my main overriding thought yesterday.
Yeah?
This looks like crap.
Well, to wrap things up today, is there anything you want to say to all of the Everything fans out there who are going to be viewing the interview?
Come and see us, play live, listen to our new album when we make it, and thanks for being our fans.
Yes, thank you.
Beautiful parting words. Thanks to both of you for taking the time to have a chat.
Thank you.
No,
Cheers.
thank you very much.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.
Bye.
Amazing. Thank you.